Hello and welcome to Africa Today on Bridge Africa 24. Africa Today brings to you the top 5 trending stories that surround the African continent for your updates and information. Thousands of Sudanese on Monday rallied in several cities including Khartoum, urging the nation's new authorities to dissolve the ruling National Congress Party of ousted leader Omar al-Bashir, who is currently in prison over corruption charges. The protesters demand for justice for the numerous lives that have been crushed and abused during ex-President Omar al-Bashir's reign. It is worth noting that Bashir and his National Congress Party have ruled Sudan for 3 decades from 1989, when he assumed power through a coup supported by Islamists. The former Minister of Justice of Burundi, a former senior UNESCO official, and his wife have been sentenced by the 17th Chamber of Nanterre Court to a suspended sentence of 2 years imprisonment and levied a fine of 70,000 euros for exploiting a compatriot, Methode Sinzigaya, for 10 years in their home in the Paris region. In a statement by the victim's lawyer, he expressed his satisfaction to the judgment, saying, "Whatever your status, there is no impunity for acts like these." At least 55 elephants have died in a wildlife reserve in western Zimbabwe since September from starvation caused by the severe drought. Zimbabwe Parks and Wildlife Management Authority, ZimParks, spokesman Tinashe Farawo said the animals perished near waterholes dotted around Hwange National Park, a sign they traveled long distances to access water. Investigations showed at least 5 elephants died from lack of food and water in the park, which holds the biggest elephant herd of 50,000 animals. In August, a World Food Programme report said 2 million people were at risk of starvation in the country. Ex-Dakar Mayor Khalifa Sall is making a comeback into politics weeks after receiving a presidential pardon. Sall also said he was determined to use his experience in jail to serve the Senegalese people, hinting of a possible participation in the next presidential election. Khalifa Sall was sentenced to 6 years in prison in 2015 after serving 2 years in detention over corruption charges. Sall's candidacy for the 2019 presidential election was rejected due to the conviction. And in sports, last night the 30 nominees for the Ballon d'Or were revealed. Among them, 5 players from the African continent were nominated, which is a new record. These 5 players include Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane, Kalidou Koulibaly, and Riyad Mahrez. These are 5 players from the African continent competing for the prestigious individual trophy. That is it for today. You just watched Africa Today on Bridge Africa 24. I am Riza Lingwa and see you next time.